Do you believe that you can meet someone that you've only met in your dreams? Do you believe it's even possible to feel deja vu from made-up scenarios? I've always loved making scenarios, especially about what it's like to be outside, to be a normal person and to be free. But before we get further, let me take you back to where it all began. I was slowly gaining consciousness and had no idea where I was until a road appeared right in front of me. I just had the urge to follow it. Maybe I can find someone or maybe a small town if I follow the path, I said to myself, trying to be positive about the situation. I slowly walked and followed the path ahead, but the further I get, the colder the temperature gets. I looked around me hoping to see just a bit of light somewhere until I noticed the path behind me slowly disappearing as I moved forward. So I panicked and ran as if my life depends on it. I don't really know what will happen if the dark and cold void reaches to me, but I just felt terrified as it seems to be something not good. I ran and ran and ran, while catching some glances at the moving void until I suddenly fell and sprained my ankle. I tried to crawl my way ahead in a panicked face. I am crawling for some minutes by now, which was actually tiring. It felt as if my arms were going to give up on me, but I had no choice but to continue. So I pushed myself to continue crawling even though it hurt so much. After several pushes, I finally gave up as my arms are already aching.
That's it. I gave up already.
I said while slowly laying on the floor. I looked at the void coming towards me. As it gets closer, all of my hopes were slowly fading. Then I started to laugh sarcastically.
I don't even know where I am right now, and or what happened to me. Yet I'm going to die here in this cold and dark place.
I took a deep breath before closing my eyes, waiting for the void to devour me slowly, while wondering if it's gonna hurt or not. After some seconds, I was still waiting if there's something painful. Then I slowly opened my eyes, only to see a hand waving in front of me.
Thank God you're alive.
The unknown person said. Then I remembered the thing about the void.
Get out of here while you still can. It's going to devour you too.
I said in a panicked voice as I pushed him away.
What are you even talking about, miss? What void? Are you hallucinating or what?
He said in disbelief. I got furious because I was just trying to help him, but he doesn't seem to believe me at all.
That void!
I said while pointing at a now visible path.
I'm sorry, but what I'm looking at again?
He said while tilting his head and looking at me. While I am still trying to process where the void went or if it was even real at all. Deep in my thoughts, I didn't even hear him talking to me.
Hello? Earth to miss?
He said while constantly waving his hand in front of me to get my attention.
Oh, did you say the void just a minute ago?
I said while still processing everything.
You know, I really have no idea what you're talking about, but you seems to be really terrified, so I might as well believe you.
He said while smiling reassuringly at me. That smile, it was so warm, as if the whole place went from cold to temperate. His smile made me feel at ease somehow. I was deep in my thoughts, but then he spoke up.
So, is it really that nice of a road for you to stay in that position?
He said while reaching his hand out in front of me.
Alright, about that. I actually sprained my ankle, which why I can't walk. But if you're in a hurry, you can carry on already.
I said, waiting for a response. He was still staring at me. Then surprisingly, he lifted me up bridal style.
Let's go together, shall we?
He said while softly smiling at me.
Where are we going, by the way?
I asked while still looking at the road. Not being able to hear any response, I tried to ask again, but this time I was looking at him.
Yoo-hoo! Mister, where are we going?
I said, while still waiting for a response, but still got nothing. For the second try, I tried to wave my hand in front of him, but I wasn't able to move, not even my finger. It was as if I was glued onto him. I tried to move bit by bit, but still, nothing is moving. I panicked because of the situation, until I saw him open his mouth, as if he was speaking, but I couldn't hear a thing. I tried screaming, but not even a single peep of voice went out of my mouth. As I panicked, the things around me went blurry, bit by bit, until I can no more see clearly what's in front of me. I then woke up to a familiar voice screaming my name.
Evie, wake up! The doctor wanted to see you immediately.
Nurse Hara said while preparing my morning medicines on the table. I then tried to move to see if this is the real world again. I screamed happily while moving my toes.
I can move again!
Dear, no need to pretend. You and I both know that you're already cured.
No, I wasn't pretending. I swear, I had this dream where I was in a dark place and there was a void and I couldn't move my body. Then things went blurry.
Oh, you had bad dream, honey? I'm sorry for not being able to wake you up early.
No, it's fine. It wasn't actually a bad dream at all. I actually dreamed of this guy, and it was actually a first time that I is being with a stranger.
Seems like someone's in love.
Seems to be in a good mood today, aren't we?
Good morning, doctor.
Evie, please come to my office later after your morning shots.
Just one more and you're good to go, sweetie. All done. You can now go to Miss Alea's office. See you at lunch, dear.
I took deep breaths before finally walking out of my room.
You can do this, Evie. Just don't let Miss Alea catch you again. Then we're good.
I said to myself, finally walking out of my room.